I'm going to demonstrate some terrific new features which have become available in the mobile versions of the apps for Google Classroom, which is the ability for students to annotate documents, PDFs, Google Drive documents that have been provided in Google Classroom. So I've created a class and an assessment for students. As a teacher, I have created a Google Slides presentation where I've asked to make a copy for each student. Now I am logged in as a student. So what you're seeing now is the student view of Google Classroom on an iPad mini. So I tap to open the Google Slides presentation. And when the screen opens up, you'll see at the top right there is a pen icon which opens up the annotation options. So I just tap that, and at the bottom of the screen the annotation options come up. So there is a pen, you tap on the first pen and you can choose a colour, you can choose a size. Okay, I'm just going to go to the next slide. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little diagram to demonstrate this little concept. So I'll just change my colours. And that's one of the pens that you can use. Now if you want to erase, you tap on the eraser icon and it will erase whatever you select. If you double tap the eraser, it will give you the option to clear the page, so all annotations will go. So let's have a look at the highlighting option. So tap on the highlighter. Now the difference between the highlighter and the pens is that the highlighter is transparent, whereas the pens are opaque. So once again, choose your colour, size, and you can highlight your work. And let's have a look at the other pen. So just tap to select your colours and your pen size. So change the pen colour and the size. Now, the other great thing about using the annotation feature in Google Classroom is that you can actually zoom in to write and draw things. So that means that students, for instance, that may have poor writing due to fine motor issues, can actually zoom in and write bigger on the screen rather than having to squeeze things into a small space. So let's have a look to see what that might look like. So we zoom in, let's just say we're writing the word velocity, and you could do this with either your finger, or some students may prefer to use a stylus. So zoom back out. So it actually has some advantages there for students that might struggle with handwriting. So it could have a wide use of applications.